This is the final word.
You know, knowing that there's going to be a Olympic training camp, and you're going to begin that process with the schedule too. Usually, you find out pretty quickly that an Olympic year schedule is a little more condensed and a little more intense than a typical year. So, I think there's always a lot of anticipation for it.
Welcome back to the final word. Sidney Crosby talking about the NHL participation in the Sochi Olympics. It will mean a break in the middle of next season. Dan, good or bad for the league?
Well, it's a mandatory for the league as I see it. The NHL is still not in a position where they can take for granted the kind of exposure that you get to casual sports fans through the Olympics. Yeah, the time difference is going to be difficult. The league had to do it. Where I think it's a little bit of a concern is for a team like the Penguins. Remember, one of the many reasons that they're going to have regrets about not winning the Stanley Cup this past season is that they had that short schedule in which their guys could, for the most part, stay healthy. You're going to have Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin adding an overseas trip and a bunch of high-intensity games to now an 82-game NHL schedule. That's a cause for concern.
All right. What do you think, Billy? Or Mark, I'm sorry. Mark, you're up next.
See, I don't know if it's good for the league or not, but I know who it's good for. It's good for the world hockey fans, and it's good for me because then I'll actually stay up and watch these type of games. And I think they really had no choice. I mean, you have to send your best guys, and it's going to be nothing but positive for them.
I love the Olympics. I can't get enough of the Olympics. Love when they come around, summer and winter games, and hockey, to have the NHL's top players there. I think it's great for hockey. I think it's great for hockey fans. It makes it intriguing to see the biggest stars go against each other. Now we're going to find out if Malkin can deal with the pressure that Sidney Crosby had to deal with when they played in Canada. They were expected to win. Sidney was expected to come up big. He did with the gold medal goal. Evgeny Malkin, will he have the same pressure? I think he will. Will he come up just as big for Russia?
And Dan, real quickly, last season obviously was a short season, and this season coming up will be an interrupted season.
Oh, and I think you're going to see that it's going to make a difference on the ice time that Dan Bilesma regulates with these guys, especially his star players around that time of year. You know, again, it's going to be a grind for them. And, you know, Bill, you mentioned pressure. If Evgeny Malkin's going to go over there, he might well be the flag bearer for Russia. Remember, it was Alexei Muravtsov in Vancouver. So, I mean, all eyes are going to be on him, and it means a ton to those guys.
All right, thank you. We have to say, keep that shot on these three guys. Bill Phillips is a former carrier of the Olympic torch. That's right. Bill carried the torch, which is a big reason he's on Murderers Row tonight.
He also struck out Jeff Bagwell.
Struck out Jeff Bagwell. That's correct. That's another reason he's on Murderers Row.
You all will be getting checks at the end of the show.
Thanks again for your contributions from Twitter and Facebook. And take a few minutes to record your opinion and share it on our Facebook page, WPXI Final Word. Up next, golf's third major of the season. Phil Mickelson wins, but Tiger Woods falls short again. Will Tiger catch Jack in his career majors? Will Tiger even win one more major? All right, we have a comment on that. Would imagine at some point in the future, Tiger will win another major, but 18 is looking like it is getting farther away. That's from Beer and Pizza. We'll debate Tiger's chase of Nicklaus when we come back.